All right, so this is where we're at. Since this is our last lesson together, I want to make this video to bring you up to speed on how far we've come in every aspect. So, beginning with our walks. So, if you look, you notice I have a loose leash and I have them side by side, and we are walking just fine. A car just passed, we are still walking fine. But what happens from time to time is that um, he still gets anxiety. Like this bicycle rider coming, I have a feeling when he gets close to us, Simba is going to start acting up because whenever strange things get close, he gets very anxious. And when he gets anxious like that, you want to just keep moving. You don't want him to let you stop. You want to keep him in his tracks and keep moving. Oh, he's done very well. The bicycle passed and he's still moving just fine. And there's no tension in the leash. So this is very good. This is excellent. But then if he had become hysterical, then what I would recommend immediately is just keep moving. If he's trying to turn around, quickly correct with the collar. Just yank him back in the same direction. Just keep moving forward. No curve, no bend, no slowing down. This car just passed and he's still moving fine. So that's a major improvement. So I really encourage that you continue these walks. Try to do these corrections. Trust me, it's going to go a very long way to build his confidence back, and he really needs that, to be honest. Um, so yeah, so far this walk is going well. When we are coming back in the other direction, I will take video again because usually when we are coming back, the energy is different. So you can see. So this motor, these motors came from behind. So he has this thing where he's anxious about things coming from behind him. So he always wants to check. So when that happens, you need to yank the collar in the same direction and keep moving. Do the correction very snappy, very quick, and just keep moving. And try to maintain a loose leash like this. If the tension builds up in the leash, correct by doing a U-turn and bringing him back to the starting point. This time, I intentionally slowed down for the tension to build, so he did the U-turn himself because he's used to that correction. But you do a U-turn, come back to the starting point. Nope, there's a motor coming from behind, so he's checking. So you come back to the start point and you stop. And then once you're side by side again, you can start walking again. Very good. Yeah, so pretty much that's it. Someone just passed us by very close and he's still in his space, so that's very good. That's very good. This loud motor king is passing, but he's still in his space. Still walking, leash is still loose, so that's very good. When he does that, correct, just yank quickly. When he gets distracted by things around him, just yank and keep moving. The tempo you begin with, just keep moving. The only time you stop is when the tension builds in the collar, like he's going ahead. That way you yank him back, you turn, go the other way, turn back again to the direction in which you are going, stop him side by side. And once you are both standing with a loose collar, a loose leash, then you can start walking again. Very good. And this is what you want. Loose leash like that, side by side. All right, so now we are going back the way we came. And usually when we are going back, I give him a longer leash because he tends to walk faster. So I tend to allow it to be longer so that it still stays loose most of the time. So that corrections are fewer, because if I try to keep it short, we'll be doing a lot of corrections. So I keep it long like that and it's loose. And usually when there are no distractions, then we are good. When vehicles start to pass by, especially the loud ones, that's when we have trouble again. We have to do a lot of corrections like I described earlier, where you yank, turn around, and then turn back the way you were going, stop, and then make sure he's standing and the leash is loose before you start walking again. No. So when he does that, that's what happens. We turn in a U-turn like that. I stop him. Then make sure it's loose. Then we can start walking again. No. So whenever he tries to cross, you just correct with the collar, pull him to the side. Sorry, yank him to the side, and then keep the leash loose. But as soon as he puts tension on it, because this is a loose leash, so he has long leeway. So if tension gets on it, you need to correct immediately and come back to the start point and start again, because you don't want to encourage that level of tension with that amount of distance between you. If he's crossing, just yank him to the side to leave some amount of space between the two of you so you can walk comfortably. So yeah, as you can see, with fewer distractions, he's doing pretty well. But when the distractions come, then the anxiety sets in again. So there's this motor coming. Let's see how he'll behave. Not so bad. Not so bad. Good. Very good. So to be honest, he has improved a lot. Has improved a lot. But there is still a lot of room for more improvement. I'm almost beginning to feel tension, but he's slowed down for me, which is good. We have been walking quite long now with hardly any needs for any major corrections. So that's very good. Nope. Nope. So he's seen someone and then he's acting up. So I had to correct and then get us to start again. Nope. Remember, whenever he tries to cross, you just yank him away from you to the side to give you a healthy space between you two. All right. I hope these are helpful when you have your walks together. All right. So this is us getting closer to the house, closer to the junction, just to observe how he's doing when he's getting much closer. So he's understanding the process now. We have a loose leash and a good walk, a good healthy walk, no running. Yeah, but I still need to correct when I feel the tension. So I'll encourage you to do the same. So you keep it long like this. And then as long as it's loose like this, it's fine. You can keep walking. When you start to get to people and there's tension, it's understandable. But when you pass, you want to correct, bring him back to the starting point, get him to a stop, complete stop, complete stop like that. Then loosen the leash again, and then you can start walking again. No. Hey, slow down. When there's tension, correct? Because now this is unnecessary tension. The first time it was understandable because of people passing by. Well, this time maybe it's understandable because of that dog over there. You see? So it needs to be corrected. Good boy. Stop. Stop. Okay. So now there's a lot going on. But we still have a fairly loose leash, even though there's a dog. But now, with attention, I have to correct. I'll just wait for the cars to pass by. Okay. All right. Okay, let's go. Then I think now is better. Hey, 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 hey. Nope. Now this tension is unnecessary because there's no distraction, okay? Okay, let's go. Good boy. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. So this is a healthy pace. If you notice, he was slightly checking for me. You know, no, no, come back. So because of the tension, we stop, and then we start again. Let's go. So if you notice, when we keep this up, it just keeps improving and it keeps getting better and better. So just apply these when you take your walks, but please try and just make the time once or twice a week to keep this up. So now we're very close to the house, as you can see, and we still have a loose leash and a healthy pace. Too much tension. Come back. Back this way. I want to stop, a complete stop. Then I loosen it up and then we can walk again. Good. And this pace is healthy. So even though we are getting to the gate, we still have a loose leash and a healthy pace. Yes, so this is exactly what we want. So now you're looking at my face, eh? Good boy, good boy.